We'd like to welcome you here inside of Warrior Stadium in Worland, Wyoming, home of the Warriors, as we get ready to start today's matchup between the visiting Powell Panthers and the hosting Worland Lady Warriors. The Powell Panthers coming into this game, the number one ranked team in Class 3A girls soccer. However, they lost to Cody 5-1 during that, or sorry, 5-1 during that rivalry game. So Cody probably will get that number one bid as they advance to 5-0 in conference competition and 6-1 overall. Let's take a look at your keys to your Two Basin Sports Network keys to the game. It's going to be all about smart passes. Make sure that you're setting up right. Good clears as well will be a big thing today as well. And this Worland defense hopefully won't have their hands too full to clear the ball here. Although pass, they also got to limit turnovers as well. Make sure you're not passing to a random blade of grass. Make sure you're taking care of the ball. Don't do anything stupid with the ball. That's going to be the number one thing today as well. Also, make sure to feed your forwards. We saw a little bit yesterday of what the forwards could do. Ali Stamatakos, Ashlyn Hamer also had really good games. Kira Warren did pretty well. She's not a forward, but she did do pretty well yesterday as well, getting into the offensive part of the field. So that being said, that is your Two Basin Sports Network keys to the game. Your ones to watch today for the Worland Lady Warriors will include Kira Wolfenden, Ali Stamatakos, and Carries Bennett. Those are your ones to watch for Worland. Your ones to watch for Powell. Just give me a sec. I'm sorry. Oh, shoot. I am so sorry. Your ones to watch today will include... sorry. Your ones to watch today will include the likes of Ivy Agee. I also want to keep my eye today on Josie Halleck, the goalkeeper. I feel like she's going to do pretty well today as well. One of the best goalkeepers in 3A soccer right now, and also want to keep my eye today on Emery Hernandez as well. So with that being said, we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll be right back from Warrior Stadium here in Worland. The Worland Warriors and the Powell Panthers next here on Two Basin Sports Network. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Warrior Stadium in Worland, Wyoming. Class 3A soccer about ready to get going as we have a 3A West team, the Powell Panthers, and a 3A East team, the Worland Warriors, getting ready to face here in what should be, I think, the last 3A West opponent that Worland has to face this season. It'll be 3A East from here on out, I do believe, with a road trip to Newcastle and Torrington coming up, as well as a makeup game to start off May in Buffalo. So we'll be in Newcastle and we'll be in Buffalo. Should be a good one here as Blaster Jackson Arcos plays over the speakers here in Worland. And getting ready to get us started. I think that is number 22. I think Carrie's Bennett is, I think what they said was 22. So a couple of jersey number changes compared to what we saw yesterday. So with that being said, we're getting ready to get going here. The first half of action between the Powell Panthers and the Worland Lady Warriors. Bennett gets ready to kick us off the whistle, and we are underway from Worland. The Worland Warriors wearing their orange uniforms today with the white numbering. They'll be moving left to right. Powell wearing the white uniforms with the black numbering. They'll be moving right to left across your TV, computer, or mobile device. So out of touch there on the far side up toward the high jump pit where the middle schoolers are kind of stationed up there. The Worland Lady Braves, of course, you saw a loss to Buffalo 4-2 today. Buffalo currently playing Powell over on the east field in the distance there. Weaving her way through. Powell trying to mount the first attack of the game here. And here they go up to the near side. This is number 5 with it. We're trying to grab the roster for you. We apologize. Up to the far side. Here comes Powell or Worland trying to get themselves in the right position here. Powell on the takeaway. The 3 defenders passing it amongst themselves in a triangle today. Down the near side, Jesus Davila getting a little animated down there, trying to guide his players in the right direction, but out of touch on the near side. They throw in here. She'll give it up here to number 5, Ashlyn Hamer, and now here they go trying to pass it back, and number 13 was there on that one. That is Ava Gilliott. Now far side, Worland with the ball back again. They'll try to push it up. This could be a chance. Number 5, Ashlyn Hamer with it there in the box and stolen away by the keeper. Drop kick here for the goalkeeper, and now Worland trying to get the ball back with the Panthers trying to mount an attack. Remember, Powell, the number 1 team in 3A soccer right now. Despite the loss to Cody, those rankings will get released next week, and if they lose to Worland, that'd probably be the cherry on top for their rankings next week. But they're going to chase this one into the box here. Keeper will avoid it there. Mackenzie Ray will get a chance to do the goal kick here as it goes out. Hope you're having a great day here. Beautiful day for soccer here in Worland. The kick, and that one is off the knee, and that is going to go right on out. This one's going to stay right on here with the Warriors. I will roll out toward the long jump pit. It's a family affair here. You can see a lot of the kids down there playing in the sand over there in the long jump pit. But a lot of soccer going on here today. The Westfield also being used for JV and middle school soccer. Here we go down the far side. That's going to roll out toward the corner flag, and that's going to go back to Worland. So Worland, again, wearing the bright orange today. Not something we're used to seeing them wear, but they will have this on the far side. Still trying to get out. They will clear, but Powell trying to bounce back. It's a challenge there on the field. They'll give it up to Hamer, near side, trying to get by the circle. She'll push it out and forward. Here they go, looking for an opportunity, and it's cleared away before Carrie's Bennett can get to it. That's going to go out of bounds there onto the track, onto the far side. So a throw in coming in for Worland there, up toward the pole vault pit here. Kicked away. That is on the boot of Bennett. She'll have it there on the near side, and she'll push this one near side, and that's going to blow by Ashlyn Hamer and out of bounds. So with that, a throw in for Powell. Number 8 on the throw in there for the Panthers, Ava Brewer. They're still trying to battle for it here near side. They're going to push it back. Brewer's got it. She'll collect it near side. Brewer giving it back here on a little touch pass here. They're going to try to go by Ashlyn Hamer. She'll get the steal and stolen right on back by the Panthers. Here they go near side. Number 19 with it here. This is Ivy Agee, one of our ones to watch. And they'll push this one up, and I'm noticing Worland definitely playing with a lot of confidence here. Probably a little bit of renewed confidence after the game against Rollins yesterday. This one's a loose ball here, picked up by the freshman Annie Page. They're still battling for it there. Richardson I saw in the mix there in the middle. That's going to go out of touch, and this will be a throw-in for the Warriors here. Out of touch. Aspen Hamilton down there got hurt yesterday in the game against Rollins, but she's back into the game, thankfully. Down the near side. This is going to go out of touch. Last one to see it was Annie Page for the Warriors. Also another number 3 down there, Veronica Kovac, down there for the Panthers as well. That name actually sounds pretty familiar from basketball. But here comes Ivy Agee with it. Bounces near side. That's going to be chopped up, and Powell still has it. Agee picks it up. And now here comes the number 8 of Ava Brewer. And this one almost stolen away by Kira Wolfenden there in the middle, and one of them gets a big push. Trying to see who that was. We might have a card coming here. Will we? No, we will not. From the looks of it. Looks like a free kick, though. It will definitely be coming up here for Worland. And into the middle. This could be a big chance here for Worland, but it's picked up by the keeper. Great job by Patricia Christensen to get in there. Bounces in the middle here. They're looking near side, out of bounds toward the referee area here of the bench, and that is going to go back to Worland. Warriors doing fantastic here against the number 1 team so far. They're going to pass this one back. Near side, this is going to be loose, and that is up onto the sideline here and collected. That's going to go right on back to the boot here of the number 4 of Illy Williams. And now here they go. A stolen away here, far side. Annie Stamatakos into the box. Passes right side and stolen away. And Richardson. Or, wait, no, Rhodey. Or, is that Richard? I think I thought it was Richardson, actually, number 11. But got to go out of touch there on the far side, and that is going to be a throw-in coming up for the Lady Warriors. Pass there into the near side. That's going to be taken away in the center circle here. Number 19 with it now. This is Ivy Agee through the middle. Has a good shot, and the keeper, Mackenzie Ray, going to pick that one up. Great job by Worland to stop that play in its tracks. So Mackenzie Ray going to get ready to clear this one. She'll kick this one up. That's going to go well past the timeline there. That is going to go up toward the center circle, and now Worland with a big chance. These orange uniforms must be super lucky here because they're doing really well so far. Expected it to be, quite frankly, 1-0 by now, but for Powell. And here they go. They're going to kick this one back up, chips it up, and this is going to be into the center circle. They're going to take their time a little bit here. Worland playing very patiently as Ashlyn Hamer goes to the ground there. And here they go through the circle here. Warriors starting to kind of pick up. They're playing definitely a lot more aggressive here on defense compared to what we've seen most of the season. And they'll push it forward out of touch along the track. And as we are 32 minutes left, eighth minute coming up here in this match. Still scoreless here in case you're just tuning in. The Powell Panthers number 1 in 3A for girls soccer. And Worland actually coming in still ranked number 5 in the YO Preps coaches rankings. They'll kick this one back up near side, and here they go trying to move her way out. Passes it along the ground here. Number 8, I believe this is, Ava Brewer near side, and that's going to be overshot and out onto the track up toward the concrete there where those folks are camping out at. And now here they go, passing it right side up to Veronica Kovac. Chips it up. This is going to go up to Ava Brewer. And shoo, off the chest of one of the Powell players and out of touch. The Powell coach will be there to stop it. That will be a throw-in for Worland. Winding up for it here. Throws it in along the sideline. That is going to go a little bit overthrown there, and that should be going back to Powell here. Ball loose, and that's going to gravitate toward the defender there. Paige Lundgren, I believe, or sorry, Kinley Hoffman it went toward. And body block. The keeper going to go out. Mackenzie Ray into the box, and she will stop it. So that was a little bit dangerous. It ricocheted there. So, good thing they were able to put a stop to it there on that near side. And now here they go, chipped up by Ashlyn Hamer. Near side, that's going to be a flag pointed toward the south side of the field. That is going to be Worland possession. And whiffs on the kick there, goes out of bounds, and the flag pointed back toward the Powell way. So that is going to be a throw-in coming up for the Lady Panthers. 30 minutes to go, or so we're getting ready to go into the 10th minute here of this match, a fourth of the way through. And it's been a really good match so far, still scoreless in case you're just tuning in, and it's going to be about who can break free. None of these teams have been able to get really out of the midfield today. Powell's had a couple of good chances, but not really any solid attacks. The Worland goalkeeper's not had to barely lift a finger today. And now here they go, passing it back off the number 5 of Ashlyn Hamer, and they're going to clear this one out toward the flag, and that might end up being a corner. So just barely a corner. That one actually went out just above the corner flag there. And the shot is, or the cross is up there. They can't get it to go. Ball still loose. That's going to go out of touch on the far side. A little bit of bumps there on the pitch as well. Kind of guides it up toward the triple jump, or I assume that's a long jump pit actually. So with that, 29 minutes to go, they're going to throw it in. Worland dominating this dominating this game so far on the possession angle, but right now they kind of have had no really good opportunities yet, but they are going to try and get this one going here. A first real big chance here for Worland if they can get it done. And that is going to go right on back to Powell here near side. That is going to go toward the end, or sideline here. Door slammed there on our right side, so we apologize. Scared the heck out of me. So throw in, getting ready to come for Powell. Number 3, going to pass this one in as soon as I can get her name. Throw in, or sorry, check that. That's actually Annie Page. I don't know why I was thinking that was a Powell player, but they're going to try and clear this one out. Page trying to run. She's sprinting toward the ball here. Near side, now to touch on the near side toward the bench. 28-23 to go. Ball is going to be in Powell's possession here. They're going to move it into their offensive side. Worland trying to clear. Out of touch toward the referee station there. Throw in. Getting ready for Powell. They're going to wind up, get it in near side. And here they go, passing it back here. Number 19 for a long ball. That's up and saved by Ray. Ivy Agee on the a shot there. Beautiful chance for Powell, but a great save for Mackenzie Ray. And that one's going to go sky high, and that's going to go out of the end line there. A bit of an awkward bounce there in the box. Field is a little uneven. I like to shoot penalty kicks on this. I've said this multiple times before each game. I like to shoot free kicks and penalty kicks on the field, and this field is a little bit rough. So not really that shocked that the bounce was the way that it was. That's going to be headed through the goal post. The field goal is good, but unfortunately no 3 points that time. Going to be a goal kick here for Worland. Mackenzie Ray getting ready to wind up for the goal kick here. They're kind of crowding around like sardines down there. You can see that. Going down near side. This is going to be a long road for them here if they can't get anything going here in the next 10 minutes or so. Kind of setting the pace so far how this game's going to be. It's going to be a defensive shootout, I think. Off the head of one of the Worland players, and she's going to get pushed, and the referee did not like what he saw on the push on Brynlyn Rollins. So that's going to go back to Worland. A free kick coming up here for the Lady Warriors here. Remember, the Warriors trying to defend after a win over Rollins, a 3-0 or 4-0 win over the Outlaws. Yesterday, the boys had a lot more success, winning 5-0. Or no, they didn't, did they? I think I might have gotten that completely wrong. I kind of have the memory of a goldfish sometimes. But either way, both programs looking to extend their win streak to 2 here. Remember, Worland's still kind of in that. They were in a must-win situation yesterday against Rollins, and they kind of need to continue that momentum. Jesus Davila needs to get his team to continue that. Here comes a shot opportunity by Powell. She is going to spin out of it. Winds up for the kick. That's up and blocked. This could be another opportunity. Cleared away by Worland. Still there in a sliding push there. Doesn't go anywhere where she wanted it to. And looks like this is going to go back to Worland. That was a very close one indeed, and that was a really good opportunity for Powell. Unfortunately, though, Worland, or well, I guess fortunately, depending on who you're cheering for, I guess, they really came together and they really tightened up on defense there. You love to see it if you're a Worland fan, and that's going to be into the back here for Powell, and now they're going to try and work their way through the middle. Tips it up far side, winding up. She wanted to deliver a long ball, but it stopped. It'll go out of touch on the far side. Throw in coming in for the Lady Panthers. And here they go, an attacking opportunity here if our microphone would cooperate with us for a moment. And here comes Powell. Oh, and a big shove there. And that's going to be hard to wash out of the uniform there, but that's going to be a free kick coming up, I believe, for Powell. So I feel bad because the Panthers are wearing the white uniforms. That's not going to come out easily. I don't even think Downey could. There they go, left side and over. Field goal was not even good on that one. Field goal was no good, and the goal kick is coming up. So Powell trying. They got the most opportunities, shots on goal opportunities today. They have still obviously scoreless as we enter the 16th minute. Sorry about that on the scoreboard. And here they go, kicking this one down the near side into the center circle. Powell trying to be a little bit more patient here. They're setting up for it here. Now here comes the number 5 of Maja McCrary trying to get there. And loose ball picked up there by Cannon. And now here comes Powell again trying to set it up. They're going to push it forward off the head of one of the Worland players. And now here comes 16. This was going to be a loose ball. They're going to pick it up near side. Still a loose ball. Worland going to have the possession. Here comes Stamatakos, the Greek freak, setting it up, and she's going to miss to the right. Ali Stamatakos had a lot of pretty good shots yesterday against Rollins and just couldn't get that one to stay. But did a really good job nonetheless, a valiant effort. And I have a feeling this is going to be a game where neither side is going to get many of those opportunities. And that's off of her again and picked up by the keeper. That was a bit of a little bit of a cardiac moment there for Powell as Worland was right there for it. Moving down near side, here comes the number 9 of Emery Hernandez, one of our ones to watch. She'll kick this one back up far side, and now here they come. Has it there on the center circle, and now they're going to push the ball forward. That should be Worland trying to clear there. They'll go far side. I feel like they probably could have done something trying to clear the ball away and not have to go out of bounds. They need to make a little bit better decisions here if they're going to beat Powell. So we're just going to have to see how this game progresses here. A throw in coming up here for Powell off the header by Worland, and that's going to be staying here with the Lady Panthers, and another clearance attempt there trying to get out of danger there. Powell still with possession, and a great challenge there. Didn't even need to do anything. She kind of ran right into her, and now taken away. And now here they go, ground pass along the near side. Worland trying to set up on the counter. And that's out in front of the referee. Stamatakos has some speed into the box, and she's pushed aside. It's kicked out the goal line. Great job there by, I think that was Coy Erickson that was able to get a boot on it there. 21-20. Powell holding their own there on that attempt, and we got a corner coming up here for the Warriors here on the near side, corner flag. And so here they go up into the corner flag here. They're crowding that far side of the box. Should be interesting here. They let it go. Delivers it, heads it, and that's going to go over the over the goalpost there. Great header, but just couldn't get it into the net there. That could have been an awesome goal there for the Warriors. So goal kick coming up here for Powell, and Worland starting to create and capitalize on their opportunities here. This is definitely one of the I haven't seen Worland's girls team make the best of their opportunities the way that they have in this game, and it's still scoreless, but at least they are trying. Throw in here for the Warriors, and here they go. Tries the kick to the right side, and no good there for Richardson. And now here they go, trying to kick this one far side. And now they'll push it forward here. They're going to move it into the top side of the circle. And now here they go. Powell trying to mount a attack here. Oh, my good Lord. This could be an interesting one here. They're way, way open. Takes the shot right side. It goes behind the nets. And into the drink as well. That is not going to be fun to handle. I'm surprised that puddle is still there. It's been really nice today. So with that, a goal kick coming up for Mackenzie Ray here, and she's done a really good job today. Far side, they whiff on it, and that's actually still going to stay with Powell despite that. And now here comes Powell getting ready to go on the throw-in here on the far side. They have been doing fantastic as we enter the 20th minute, getting ready to enter the 21st actually. Halfway through the first half, and as she whiffs on it, this is a great interception. Here they go, running down the near side. And that is actually going to go out on the near as Ali Stamatakos on that near side. Just couldn't get anything going there. Ball pushed up to the far side here for Powell. Trying to chase it down. It's out of touch. It'll go on to that number 7 there on the track. 18:45 to go as we enter the 21st minute. And taken back by Powell. Ooh, fakes her out there on that far side, and she's going to go to the near side now as Powell being a little bit patient, trying to set up here. They know that they don't really need to do much. They just need to be patient and let the game come to them. Now here they go near side. That one's booted away there by number 3, Annie Page, the freshman. Thrown in on the near side, on behind the defensive side of the field, and now here comes Powell trying to cut it upfield, and that is not going to work as Worland will try to clear it out. I think that was once again Annie Page there clearing it away for the Worland Lady Warriors. We got a sub coming on for Powell. Veronica Kovac coming in now for Powell. I meant to say not Worland. Number 14 headed out of the game. That is Patricia Christensen. So we mistakenly labeled Christensen as the goalkeeper. That is actually Josie Halleck. And now here they go, kicking this one back up, and now 19 is going to take the shot, and that's going to miss to the left side. Ivy Aggie on a great shot attempt there for Powell, just unfortunately missed a little bit to the left there, and you can see the flags there on that goalpost. I don't know how well you can see it on your device, but the flags kind of lifting to the left to the left a little bit there, and the ball that's where the ball kind of traveled, the wind kind of carrying it there on those airborne shots. And now far side, Worland trying to mount it. They're going to go far side. This is going to be a big chance here for Worland. Still 2-on-1. The attack's still not over yet. That is going to be a whistle. I thought I heard a whistle over there. I did not. Must have been on the middle school field. And Worland still in attack mode here. They're going to go down near side. Stamatakos with it. It's poked away by the 8 of Ava Brewer. And it's out of touch there up toward Jesus Davila. That's going to go up onto the sideline. A throw in here. Stolen away by Page. It'll go far side. Worland with a little bit of room to work with. Kind of trying to space it out a little bit, see if they can't get themselves open for a pass. And now here comes Powell. I think that's Kovac trying to go there. Far side. Powell trying to keep it in. It'll go out of bounds. And that is going to go right on back. Sage Kidd, I believe, was the one down there. That name should be familiar because I think she played basketball this past year. So that might be where I recognize the name from. It might not. And a collision down there as Worland's trying to get rid of the ball, headed forward by Powell, and now they're going to cross. They're going to try and kick it up now as it's cut up onto the track, and it's going to roll up toward the buses there. Those are the Powell Panther buses. Corner kick coming up here for the Panthers. Still yet to score, 15:42 to go. Lets it fly, and Mackenzie Ray holds on to it. And that's going to be a drop kick coming up for Ray, and what a courageous save there by the junior. And now she'll let it fly, and that's off one of the Warriors, and Powell should be able to intercept it here. No, they do not. And that is going to go into the circle here. That's going to be a little bit mid into Powell's defensive side, but they'll try to move up past the midline. Now they'll push up into the attacking half of the field. And that one's a little overshot. Worland is going to have the rebound here, but that is going to be a foul coming up here as the referee will whistle it dead. So sorry about that. Good Lord. But 14:49 to go. We are, 30? No, that's not right. Shoot, I actually don't know. We are 25, I'd say 25 minutes into the game now. Really good game so far if you're tuning in here on YouTube. Kicks it up there, and now still airborne. They're going to try and cut it out here. Going onto the field here. That is going to be stolen away again by Powell. They'll try to thread the needle here. They're going to try and go, and it's going to be physical down there trying to get the ball. 2-on-3 rather, but never mind, not a whistle. I apologize. Now we'll go left side here. They're still playing here. A little bit open. She's got number 5 or number 8 to her left, and she will get her there. Brewer going to pass left side. That is going to stay with Powell. Really smooth and efficient passes for the most part here for Powell, but Worland's got to continue to clamp down, play good defense here, try and shut that down, and that's exactly what I was talking about. Kira Wolfenden there on the takeaway for Worland. That's going to set them up for a play. Here they go, far side. It's kicked back up toward the middle line there. Worland playing the most aggressive defense I think I've seen them play all season. They definitely are doing fantastic here against Powell. Remember, folks, Powell, the number 1 team, they are kind of a little bit down in the dumps because they did lose to their rival Cody 5-1 earlier this week. So they're trying to come back and they're trying to get better here, trying to push for that state championship run. Powell currently lays second in 2A West or 3A West, so they're trying their best to see if they can't rebound after that loss to Cody. Right now, Worland, they got their own goals here, though, out of play. This was going to go stay here with Worland here. Throw in here for Annie Page. Take a shot every time I say here. I'm trying not to say it so much, but they will not really scissor kick it, but they will kick it back up toward there, and this was going to be returned to sender, and that's going to go out of touch here. Powell getting to go for the goal kick, 12:30 to go in the first half. You are watching Varsity Girls Soccer on Two Basin Sports Network, a 3A West versus 3A East matchup between the Powell Panthers and the Worland Warriors, the last 3A competitor that Worland's got to take on this season. It'll be 3A East from here on out. And now here they go. They're going to push it up forward. This could be a massive opportunity, and Worland will clear it to the far side. That'll go up toward the lighting structure there, toward that middle bleacher on the middle school field. And now here comes Powell, 12 minutes to go. They'll throw it in along that far side, and they'll boot it back out onto the track, and the ball boy is ready for it. Sign that man up for keeper. They'll throw it in. Powell still trying to get something going. It goes out of touch, and it'll stay here with Powell. And they're getting they're getting closer to that corner flag. And now here they go. Loose ball. think that was Emery Hernandez that had that there for Powell, and that is going to go back to Worland, but Powell is going to get the touch on it now. And now here they go. Gives it up. Powell still trying to get something going. They're going further and further back into their defensive side. And now here they go near side. They'll push it up, and that's going to be a good kick forward. And they're running up here to the near side, and it was either going to be her or it was going to be a touch by Brynlyn Rollins, and she's still not giving it up. Now here comes the interception by Kira Warren. Pushing it forward. The defenders are going to be the ones to touch it if Mackenzie Ray doesn't get there first. Ray will push it up forward to clear it into the middle now. That attacking midfield for Powell, and that's going to be a pass left, and that's going to go out of touch near the Powell bench. Throws it in along the near side, a header, and out of play. It'll go left. It'll go left here to Powell. Throws it in. That one's still a little airborne as it kind of washboards up of her there. It's still out of touch, so it goes up toward the relay triangles there on the near side. And that is going to be a throw-in for Powell. So still scoreless as we are now into the, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are into the 30th minute now of this match. So we are coming super close to the end of this match here. We hope you're having a good day here. And that is going to be chopped back up middle. And that's going to be a loose ball again. Powell not able to pick it up. They're going to push it up forward here. The goalkeeper is going to leave her post. And Worland going to give up. Trying on that is what the Turf Monster's going to get her. A dangerous interception. And now here they go. Worland has a massive opportunity to set up for the goal here. They're going to go near side. Trying to outrun her. Ali Stamatakos takes it, crosses it into the box. And that is going to go out the goal line. Oh, man. Ali Stamatakos with a really good opportunity for the Warriors. The Greek Freak. There's a reason why we call her that. And I got to say, she's been playing smoother than Greek Yogurt. I'll tell you that much. And maybe that should be her nickname, Yogurt, because her plays are as smooth as yogurt. Now let's switch the subject before I go off talking about yogurt for 2 hours. Goal kick on the far side here. And challenged here. Now they'll pass it up into the middle. Still, oh man, faked her out a little. I don't even know if she tried to fake her out there, but she did. Far side, here they go. Still trying to challenge along the middle. And they're going to pass it near side. And almost intercepted there by Annie Page, and she will get it up to the far or into the middle here. Still there and harassing Emery Hernandez. And now they will finally push it upfield, up into the center middle here. Oh, that's 2 players going for a tumble there for Powell. They will get up, though, trying to spin move out of it. This could be a chance for Worland. Stamatakos trying to get out of there, and that is not going to work. Whiffs on the ball there initially, but there goes Veronica Kovac there, trying to do everything she can. Throw in coming in for Powell. Looks like the soccer match over there on the far side has ended. Heard the whistle. 7:42 to go. Looks like a throw-in is in order here for the Warriors. That is going to go back to Worland off the boot of number 12, Bella Nelson. And now here they go. A good chance. Stamatakos near side. Kicks it back up. And that is going to go back to number 3 here for Powell. And now here they go trying to get by the 21, Akira Warren. They'll push it up into the defensive half for Worland. And it's going to be a foot race. Ray will pick it up here along that edge of the box. And that is going to be a clearance coming up here for Mackenzie Ray. But there was a Powell player down there. I think it was Patricia Christensen trying to get a touch on it there. But they're going to be 2-on-1 there in the center circle. And now trying to move middle, fakes her out. Got her. That's what we call an ankle breaker. That's going to be into the middle here as they'll pass it along the middle. They'll pass it back, and now Powell, they're trying to be patient here, trying to set up at the play here. Trying to be very patient with their passes, and that is working out for them for the most part. They've had a lot of great opportunities. Crosses it into the box, and Ray picks it up. She hasn't had to do very much of those today. But really good job there by Powell. They're creating so many opportunities today. It's kind of interesting to see if Powell will be able to get a goal or two out of this today, but it's been 6 minutes without a goal so far. And they'll go through the middle. Brewer passes up number 9 with it now. That is Emery Hernandez. Now they're going to go far side here. Passing it on the ground, keeping it on the ground. Not really any lob passes, just some short, smooth ground passes. And Powell definitely playing one of the smoothest passing teams I've seen all season. And now here they go near side. Number 8 with it. And now she'll go up to the sideline here. That is the number 3 of Veronica Kovac, and they're going to clear this one away. That was Kira Warren on the clearance there for Worland, and now Powell's forced to play back in their defensive side again. Now they'll push forward. Worland on the interception. Kira Warren pushes it up, and that's not going to go really anywhere except to the goalkeeper. A lazy roller to the penalty box there. And so 5 minutes to go here in Worland, here in the first half. We still got another 120 minutes of soccer coming up for you here on TBSN. We got the boys match after this. Do not forget, he'll be our third match called of the day, and we are already exhausted through the first 1.5 games. So they're going to chop this one upfield, and Worland will get ready for the defense as Mackenzie Ray was more than prepared to attack the ball. Pass coming in for Powell here. Throw in on its way. That's going to be chopped to the sideline here. And so Bennett back into the game. She's wearing number 22. Normally wears number 7. But I guess for this jersey, she's wearing 22. She is back into the game, coming in onto the bench. Sorry, his number. My throat locked up there for a sec. I can't see who it is. I'm sorry. Number 5, Ashlyn Hamer. And now here they go, chopping this one up into the right side of the field, and they have got a lot to work with here. Far side, passing it along the ground. And now they're going to chip this one back up, and this one's stolen away. This could be an opportunity if they can get it out of the attacking midfield and move into the attacking area here. And that is going to be a flag going up, and that will be going back to Powell as it goes out of touch. Throw in coming up for Powell. She'll throw it in near Davila. Also got a sub, looks like, coming on for Powell. At near side, Powell still trying to get something going. Now here comes number 5, pushing up to the far side now, and she's going to, loses her footing. 2-on-1 situation, trying to get by the 21 of Kira Warren. Now they'll pass up into the box. This could be a big chance for Powell. They'll let it fly, and a roller to the goalkeeper. Great chance, had to turn around though, so a little bit of a rush shot there for Powell. That is going to go back to Worland now. 3 minutes to go as we are into the 37th minute. 15, kicking it back up now onto the top side of the field. They will move it up toward the track. That's going to go out of touch near the ball boy. Another throw in here for Worland. They'll try to dig it up here. They got a good chance here if they can get there before the keeper does, and she'll get it in. The difference between this game and the Rollins game is, notice the conditions. It's bright, it's sunny. I'm no doubt the field is somewhat dried up by now. It's, compared to yesterday, the field was super wet because of the recent rains, and we noticed that yesterday that the goalkeepers are having a lot of problems keeping a hold of the soccer ball. However, it's still, it's a lot drier now, and they should have a little bit more grip on the ball. 2-minute warning here as we enter the 38th minute. So here they go. Whiffs on the kick. Here they go near side. And onto the circle here. We got people spilling into the press box, so I apologize. We're losing a little bit of focus. Now here they go. Powell onto the top of the circle. Now they're going to move to the middle. This could be a chance for the Panthers using some fancy footwork, and they'll shoot it there to the right side, and that is going to go wide right. 1:20 to go here in this first half. So the buzzer sounds over there on the middle school field. So that game between Buffalo and Powell should be wrapped up by now. Meanwhile, we still got a minute left here in our first half. Here in this game. And now here they go. Ground pass here, 2-on-1. Almost got stolen away there by Robertson. And now here they go coming into the near side. And this could be a good opportunity. Powell wide open into the box if they can keep it in. And Worland on a clearing attempt there. That's going to go up onto that little tick mark there. 30 seconds to go. And heads it. Worland clearing it away again. That was dangerous. Pass coming in. Number 8, Brewer going to pass it in. Off the body. Into the box. This could be a chance. Stamatakos will run to the far side to try and pick it up. So 10 seconds to go here. Worland on the throw-in. Goes far side. Pushes it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. That is the end of the first half, and still scoreless here in a game that I did not expect to stay scoreless. And we're going to go into a 10-minute halftime break. The number 1 team in 3A, the Powell Lady Panthers, currently tied 0-0 with the number 5 team in Class 3A, according to WyoPrep's rankings. It is girls soccer here, Class 3A on Two Basin Sports Network. We'll be right back from beautiful Warrior Stadium here in just a sec. I'd like to welcome you back here to Varsity Girls Soccer on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of Warriors and Braves soccer. And today's game has been really kind of against my expectations. Powell coming in as the number one team in Class 3A girls soccer. And sorry about that. Sorry, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. We'd like to welcome you back inside of Worland Warrior Stadium. As I was saying, kind of against our expectations, Powell, the number one team in the league, in 3A West, or actually, sorry, number one ranked team in all of 3A girls soccer. Apologize. That being said, they did lose to Cody 5-0. It was probably a little bit of a stinger still, probably a little bit in their minds. They were definitely not at the level they should be playing at, but still scoreless here. Worland doing really well coming off that win over Worland, and before that a loss to Cody. So these two teams kind of have something in common aside from being orange. But 49 seconds to go here in halftime, and the person I really want to shout out today, Mackenzie Ray, the Worland goalkeeper, making some really athletic saves today. She's had a couple of close calls up there in that box. Powell's tried to create some opportunities, unfortunately shut down by Ray, but let's see if the second half offers something more. We still got another 40 minutes left to play here. Anything can really happen between now and that final whistle. So keep tuned in here on TBSN, here on YouTube. Share with your friends and family. Get the word out here, whether you're watching from Powell, Worland, or some shack in the middle of the mountains. We welcome you either way. Still tied up 0-0 as the buzzer sounds. Buckle up. It's going to be a long one here today at Warrior Stadium. Calling 3 games, and looks like we were a little bit I don't know. The Worland Braves are over there warming up for their game against the Powell Cubs. Obviously not over there, and we don't really have any plans to be over there. We're already kind of committed to being up here. I think they might be just doing that makeup game against Powell from the snowstorm, I assume. So Powell doing a doubleheader today, as well as Buffalo. Buffalo getting Johnny on the spot out of here as soon as they can. But 40 minutes put up back on the clock here on the Daktronics scoreboard here in Warrior Stadium. Hope you're having a great day today. A pretty warm day here in the county seat of Washakie County. Partly cloudy. It's really nice compared to yesterday. It was a little bit chilly and really, really overcast. But it was really relaxing, quite frankly. But we're getting ready to get back going here in the second half. And back underway. Here comes Powell kicking us away to start the second. So defenders hanging back a little bit here. They're going to keep the ball back there, and it's on the line, and the flag goes up. That's going to go back to Worland, I think. So Worland will be moving right to left across your device this time. They'll throw it in here along the near side. And out of touch. Keep in mind, if you want to keep up to date with our channel here, best way to do that is through our Facebook page. Search us up on Facebook, Two Basin Sports Network. All of our updates are on Facebook. We've been trying to post to YouTube a little bit more as well, with the community tab there. This is going to be through here for the Panthers. They're still trying to mount a attack here. I almost said comeback, as if they're down by any stretch of points, but through the middle here. Here comes Powell on the shot attempt, and they'll finally find the back of the net. And the right side here, Powell on the goal. So the Panthers with a bouncer into the back of the net. And it is 1-0 for the Panthers. And wondering what kind of adjustments they made during halftime as they score. bleeding into the second minute here. And so kickoff, we're back underway here. Far side looking to go, it's blocked. And now Warriors can still mount an attack. There is no reason to panic right now at all. 38 minutes left, they can easily score a goal or two. And it's just gonna be, it's just kind of gonna be who's gonna have that kind of stamina to keep it up. They can't. Somebody's got to break eventually. But the ice is broken, and Powell is the one that has brought the sickle to do so. 1-0 for the Panthers. They'll throw it in along that far side. So here they go, kept here with Worland. And so here come the Panthers trying to go middle here, and that is going to be stolen away now by Kira Wolfenden in the middle. Wolfenden trying to get out in front here, but that is going to end up going to the end line before it gets to a player. So with that, a goal kick coming up here for the Panthers. 37:46 to go. The kick is coming up. They're going to try and float this one up to a Worland player. That is going to go out of touch there between the hurdles and onto the pole vault pit over there. So a throw in here for the Warriors. They'll have it there on that far side, a bounce, and this one's going to go back up. They're going to roll it along the ground now. Powell trying to get it back. Worland still they're trading possessions here between Powell and Worland, and now Powell will break into the offensive side of the field. Trying to kick there. That is blocked. Bit of a foot block there for Worland. Passed along the, a little bit airborne along the ground. That's going to go out of touch there on the near side. So throw in. Down the near side, running it down into the box. That is going to go out of touch, and that flag is going up. 36:43 to go in the match here. We got the boys' match also coming up after this, so stay tuned for that. And now here they go, near side. Kicks it along the near. Brewer, middle. And chops it up. That's going to go right on back. So the Warriors going to throw it in along that near side, and now here comes Powell on the interception, number 6, McKenna Cannon. And they'll tap it along that far side, and they're still going to try and break into the box, and it looks like they will get there, but they'll retreat. And tried to spin around there, and the flag did go up there. Offside. Yep, they did. Was waiting for the referee's flag to go a certain way. Usually if he raises it and then puts it in front of him, that is a offside indication there. So I was waiting on the referee to put it out in front of him. So offside is the call, and Worland will have the free kick, but it looks like it'll go back to Powell anyway. And they will fake her out there on that near side, and here they go on the shot there, and Mackenzie Ray will pick it up. So she'll boot it away. That one goes up toward the midline, and Powell will have to retreat back there, try and get it. And number 22, Carrie Bennett, trying to chase it down. She's still harassing her there in the box, and that's going to go out of touch there far side. Powell with the throw in coming up. And a throw in. This is off the boot. And this is still going to be kind of airborne here for the Panthers. But they will finally get it back down to earth, and this is going to be a bit of a smoother pass cycle here for Powell, for lack of better words. I guess that one rolls out onto the track. And then it's going to go up toward the light structure there. Throw in coming up, and somebody kind of had a bit of a turf monster moment there. But Worland trying to get the ball away, and they're going to chip this one up near side. Ball still loose. It goes out of touch on the near side. Worland playing like a number 5 team for sure, despite the score. But Worland trying to chip it up there into the box and still being harassed. And Kira Wolfenden making life super difficult there for Brewer. Throw in here. Ali Stamatakos so headed forward. Back to Stamatakos. That might be dangerous. Down left side, and it hits the net. But it does not go in the net. That is the problem. If they did award points for just hitting the net, then every match on earth would be like 25 to something. If they if hitting the mesh was scored on instead of. But here they go. And a bit of hesitation there by the number 10, Coy Erickson. Tried to turn her body there to try and get the ball back, but there'll be a free kick coming up for the Powell Lady Panthers here from a little cup out, I'd say about 5, maybe 6, 7 yards out from the corner of the center circle. And kick is up. That's going to fall a little short, headed away. And now here they go, trying to get something going. That's body blocked there. Worland trying to clear it away. And now we'll go up toward a couple of the midfielders, or one of the midfielders. That's going to go up back to Worland again. They're going to try and get it out of the midfield. They'll push it up. And the forwards trying to chase it down here. They've been aggressive today. And now here they go. That's going to be whiffed on the kick there, on the kick attempt there by the 17 of Aspen Hamilton, but she'll throw it in along that near side. And now here comes Worland trying to set up there, marks the pass there up center midfield. Aspen Hamilton one-on-one got hurt against Rollins. Good to see her out there. Ali Samatakos kicks it back up. Now here comes the 14 of Paige Lundgren. She'll finally get some clearing time there. And a little bit of contact there. They're going to go up to the far side. Ashlyn Hamer gets it up, and that's going to be back up to Powell. Still playing the ball. This has been pretty fun to watch them play cat and mouse with each other here. And this one's stolen away. Stamatakos near the box. She's going to break into the box. She's still got her back turned, though. This could be an opportunity if she can get rid of it. And one-on-one with the defender, and they'll clear it out on the near side. It'll be a throw-in coming up for the Warriors. Ali Stamatakos along that near side. And the pass is in here. Stamatakos into the box, delivers. That could have been good there. That's going to be a deflected kick. Still dangerous. This one's up, kicked by Powell. A scissor kick there to give it back up toward the center circle. And now they'll pass it along the ground, and this is stolen back by Powell and a turnover. This could be a counterattack coming up, and this could be very dangerous for the Panthers. Number 15, I thought was down there. Sage Kidd got the boot on the ball there. A good touch, but that's going to go out of touch there near the Worland bench. Stays here with the Panthers. 31 minutes to go here in the second half of action. So with that, number 9 going to throw it in. This is Emery Hernandez. Hernandez trying to toss it up, and that's going to go up toward the flag post. Oh, never mind. It'll actually sail right. So out of bounds, it will actually be a throw-in coming up, and rather than a corner for Worland. Throws it right on back here. A dangerous turnover there to Sage Kidd, number 15. And now here comes Powell again, winding up for the kick. Number 13 gets it stolen away. And now stolen right on away, number 11, Maddie Robertson. And here they go, and a flag goes up, offside. I think they called it there. They called offside. That is going to give it back up to Worland on a free kick coming up. Saw that one before the players did. So the offside here, 30 minutes to go as we enter the 10th minute of play here in, or sorry, the 50th minute of play here in this game. So here they go, back again. Oh, wait, I meant to say. Sorry. So here we go. Working near side, kicks it out of bounds. That was off of 22, carries Bennett. And it's going to go back to Powell now along that near side. Kicks it up sky high. This is going to be anybody's ball here, and it's going to be a whistle. Referee did not like the contact they saw there. That'll be a free kick coming up for the Lady Warriors. So as we are getting ready to enter the 51st minute of play, they'll kick this one deep, and this is going to be up onto the mid-line here. They'll come up up middle near, and this is going to be a pretty physical contact there. Wolfenden was pushing and shoving. They'll kick this one up and into the face of Ali Stamatakos. That is going to go back to Worland, and player rejects it from the little kid down there. So here they go, trying to get this one back as Aspen Hamilton was there in the vicinity for a moment. And they'll try to throw the ball here to the right side of the center circle. And this is going to be a big opportunity. Tries a shot, and that's going to go way right on the shot there by the number, I think that's the 14. I might be wrong. So if so, then that was Patricia. That was Christensen. Patricia. I probably shouldn't say anything other than Patricia, but near side, they're going to try for the goal kick, and that is Aspen Hamilton. She'll clear the danger and still trying to chop it there forward, and now Veronica Kovac is there on the takeaway, and now Worland trying to kick it up a little bit forward. Karis Bennett there on that middle side, and now they will try to get a little bit further into the field, and now Worland could have a chance if Karis Bennett gets a boot on it, but it's going to be Powell instead. Forward still chasing it around there, and that's going to go out of touch there. Looks like a Worland throw-in in order here. They'll toss it up a little bit, a bit of a lob. That'll go out of touch on the far side. Worland again throws it in. They'll throw it in along the line here, and now here comes an opportunity potentially. That one's a little overcooked, and it will go back to Powell. 27-12 to go in the match here in this girls match. The boys coming up right after this. We hope you'll stay tuned for that. Trying to get by, tips it in along the line here, along the middle here. And sorry about the silence there. I blanked out for a moment. Number 15, Sage Kidd down there. A throw in coming up. That is Stamatakos there on the near side. Going to throw it in. The Greek Freak able to deliver there, and this is going to be a bit of an opportunity. Bennett into the box, all by herself, takes the shot. And that's going to go out the end line. That'll be a corner coming up for Worland. Oh, man. Karis Bennett was all by her lonesome. In my opinion, she probably should have tried to shoot it to the right there, see if she couldn't get the keeper off there, but unfortunately, she just couldn't get it on target. It goes to the keeper. That is going to go to a corner kick here for the Worland Braves. We saw yesterday somebody score off of a corner in the boys game. They'll deliver it into the box. Ball is up and it is out. So that is going to go right on through the goal post here, both goal posts. And looks like they're going to go to the near side here for the corner kick up near that left side corner flag, and here they go. This is going to be a whiff kick. This will be an opportunity. Very dangerous ball, and they'll get rid of it. Now Powell trying to mount a counterattack. They got all the fuel they need, and now Ali Stamat, or not check that. That was actually Paige Lundgren that was right there with the last touch for Worland. They'll push it up, and now onto the midline, and now Worland playing up a little bit here. And they got a line in defense here. They got 4 defenders. This is a dangerous one. Mackenzie Ray will leave the goal box there, and she will pick it up for the save. 25 minutes to go in the match, as we are 5 minutes away from the hour mark here in this match. And they'll push it up here. Powell on the takeaway again. One-on-one situation there. They'll push it up. This could be a chance for Powell. One-on-one with a defender. And they're going to be stuck in the mud there just a little bit, and they will cab it up near the far sideline and takes it out. So a throw in coming in. We're also checking into the game, number 13, Avia Gilliott coming in for the Panthers now. Coming out of the match will be number 3, I believe, Veronica Kovac. So here comes Powell with it. They'll chip it in along the middle of the line here. And now winding up, trying to get some power in case they needed to shoot. 14 kicks it up there. Here comes Christensen with it. She'll give it up near side. Now trying to pass in a triangle there, stolen by Kira Wolfenden on the interception. And now here comes the 4 of Illy Williams. And now carries Bennett with it, far side, overcooks it. This is going to up toward the line, though. It will go back to Powell. 23-47 still to play here in this match, and Worland's still looking for the tying goal if they can get there. Blows by Kira Wolfenden. And both Kiras today have kind of been choking the Panthers today, playing just absolutely stifling defense all game, and it's the reason why Powell's not up by a lot more. But Worland needs to, big fall there for one of the Worland players, and they're going to try and work it into the box, kicks it back up. Powell going to try and wind up for the kick here. They'll deliver it in through the middle of the field. And tries for the shot to the right side and misses just barely. So, good Lord, realistically probably could be 4-0 for Powell, but they just, I don't know, the wind is not agreeing with them today, unfortunately. But 22:44 to go here in the match. Approaching that hour mark again. And now here they go, trying to tip it in along that far side, and that is going to be a whiffed kick stolen away by Powell. Still a loose ball. Worland with a pretty good clearance there. But can they get out of there? It carries Bennett, not able to control the chest. Sorry, I don't know. Don't know what I was trying to say there. Just trying to save the body block there, I guess. Well, not really body block, but she was trying to get the possession of the ball there, trying to make it come to the ground. And now here they go. Near side out and hits the Powell coach up there. Throw in coming in for the Panthers as we are into the 59th minute here. They'll I'm so sorry. They'll pass it up here to the near side. Good Lord. I apologize for that. They'll head it up behind her there and out the near side. Do not call anybody, please. Thank you. And whiffs on it there, trying to get the numbers here. Our phone shut off, and that's where we got the Powell roster. Camera's not focused either, but Powell's trying to get the ball away, and Worland could have an opportunity, but they got to get the ball away. Somebody's got to play up there. And now here comes the number 3. I believe that was either Kovac or McCrary. And now Powell trying to be a little bit more conservative there in that back end as goes out, but Patricia Christensen able to get the throw in here for Powell. And here they go, up past. And they will have an opportunity coming up here, and it's going to be a big contest here. And this could be an opportunity if they can play their cards right. Here comes Bennett outside the box. It's going to be stolen away, and she gets tripped up. No whistle. And now Aspen Hamilton dumps it off. Stamatakos into the middle. Ball loose. Stamatakos still has it there on the far side, and she's going to get to the box. Takes the shot. It's body blocked. And they will kick it out toward the assistant referee, and that's going to stay here with Worland. Throw in coming up for the Warriors. Elena Studi coming in. Lily Studi had a good game against the Buffalo Bandits in the middle school game today, so good to see her back out onto the field. But throw in coming up. This one's going to be on the box here. This is still a loose ball. They'll chip it back up. Takes the shot and loses control of it, but she'll pick it up. No, she's still, there were 2 Warriors coming right toward her on that one. They could have kicked it in for an easy goal, but the keeper does pick it up, and a great attempt there for, I tried to mix a chance and an attempt there. I don't know why, but my brain has been weird today. 20 minutes to go. They'll push it up, and Worland with a chance to try and clear. And a big amount of contact there, and she'll go to the ground. Very big roughhousing there for the Powell player, number 5. I think that was Meja McCrary. It might not have been. It might have actually been Brewer. But either way, the player will get up and she will be okay. And that is going to be Lundgren trying to clear there. That is going to go right on back. Return to sender. They'll still try to chip it up near side. And now here comes Stamatakos doing some fancy footwork to get by the 15 of Sage Kidd. And now here they go, up through the middle. Good footwork here. They will try to, she's just doing circles around him, trying to get out of there. But right now, Powell should be in conservation mode here. Just try to hold on to the lead. They got 20 minutes to go. There's no reason to really push too hard if you're in the lead. Shot is up, and it clears the goalpost there. The goalkeeper didn't even try because she knew exactly where it was going, and that's going to go up onto the tarp there near the bus garage. I don't know what that little red building is. That's like that little smaller red building up there. But it went up toward that. Mackenzie Ray getting set for the goal kick here. 18 minutes to go in the match. And here they go off the far side. Powell with the possession, and they're going to share it amongst themselves a little bit here. And the referee kind of in the way there on that pass attempt. And they'll try to get through the ball here into the box. And tries the shot, and it finds the back of the net for a second goal. So that goal will stand, and it will be Powell for their second goal of the game. With 17:37 to go in the match.
Well, the owner of a blue Toyota minivan, 20 County license plate number 3138. Please go to the parking lot in middle school where your car is parked. Thanks.
So with that, we got a kickoff coming up for Worland, and this kind of makes things a lot more difficult, but still not quite impossible, as the Powell Panthers still 2-0. But Worland could have had a chance to tie it up earlier, but things just did not go their way, and this is going to go to the far side. And that goes out of touch, and one of the Worland players is a little frustrated that she couldn't get to it there. They'll try to throw it in along that far touch line. Throws it in. Powell with the possession. They'll kick it back up. Chips this one forward. And now Worland on the steal here. They'll try to get the ball back, and now they'll kind of get blown by there on that near side. Kicks it up there as Stamatakos was there for Powell, but they'll move it into the box. This is a dangerous spot here for Powell. Tries to take the shot, and they will kind of get that broken up, but they'll still have a chance to the right. It goes far right there. And 16:42 to go in this match, and 2-0 Powell, in case you're just tuning in. Fortunately, we didn't get a chance to see who the goals were off of. Stamatakos there through the near side. They'll mark it up into the circle here, and that is a whistle. So free kick looks like it might be coming up here. So 16 minutes to go in the match. Free kick for Worland. Still 2-0. And coming up after this, we got some boys soccer here for you. There's the boys also riding some momentum off of the game against Rollins. A pretty good win for the boys in that one. Pair of goals by Mason Decker, looking to carry that momentum into the next game. That's coming up next here on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of Warriors and Braves soccer. Now throw in there off the far side. That is going to end up into the box here. And that is out the back line there. That is going to result in a goal kick here for Powell. 15 minutes to go. Goal kick coming up here. They'll have a second kick taker take it here, and that's going to be up off of the chest of one of the Powell players. 15 minutes to go as we enter the. I'm not going to even bother. Through the middle here. Dumps it off behind her, and they'll pass it along the ground. Christensen gets it up middle there. That is going to still be a battle here, and Worland with an opportunity. Still loose on the ball, and number 2, Kira Wolfenden, needs to be a little bit more aware there. Try and pick those up a little bit. And now here they go near side. Loose ball. Paige Lundgren kicks it out near side. That is going to go up toward the bench, and that will go back. They'll toss it in. And this one's going to be chased down near the box. Lundgren, that is off of Lundgren, and that will be goal kick coming up, I think, for Worland off of that. So Ray will get set to kick it away. She's had a decent game today. Unfortunately, some things out of her control today have made it 2-0, but she has done fantastic in my opinion. And here they go. They're going to try a long ball here, and she found the net. How did she do that? 19 on the shot. That was Ivy Aggie on the goal there. And not really that was a shocking goal there. I think Mackenzie Ray thought it was going to go over the crossbar, but 13:48 to go. It's 3-0 Powell. Kickoff coming up for the Warriors here. Second half, 3-0 in case you're just tuning in. 13:45 to go. And boys match coming up after this. They'll move in through, and Powell might have another opportunity coming up here. They'll let it fly, and that is going to hit the football goalpost. So that is going to be a goal kick. I think that is. I was kind of wondering how that rule worked, but they will have that one go out of bounds. Powell will get ready to throw it in along that far sideline, and they will get it into the box and clear it. Worland trying everything they can to try and at least get a goal on the board here, but they're doing really well considering who they're up against. And Powell throws it in along the far side, and this is going to go right on out. And I think Worland kind of just ran out of gas. It was scoreless at the half, if you remember, but loose ball here, tries to throw it, and now here comes the number 10 of Coy Erickson along the middle there, and they'll chip this one up off the leg, and here they go along the ground. Stamatakos one-on-one there, and they'll try to push the ball up. And they'll move it up to the far side here. This is going to go along the ground. And now here they go. Along that center circle, they will go along the ground here, and this is going to stay here in that defensive side for Powell. 12 minutes to go in the match. Throw in coming up for Worland there along that far sideline. Trying to get it out there. I think Worland just trying everything they can, but it's just not enough. Throw in coming up. They'll kick this one back up into the defensive side here. They'll pass it along that near side. Chips it up and still in the center circle. Tries to go left now. Going up to that far side. Here they go. Kicks it along the center line. That is off the boot of one of the players. They'll chop it up. And now the 14 of Patricia Christensen will have a boot on it last there for Powell. And now here comes Worland with an opportunity here into the box. 11 minutes to go in the match, 3-0. So far side, they got it. They're trying to get by, and this is not going to work. They'll pass it along the ground, and that is Going to kick that up to the far side. 3-0 in case you're just tuning in. 10 minutes to go in the match. 10 minutes and 44 seconds, rather. And unfortunately for the Lady Warriors, things going from bad to worse. With each passing minute, it was scoreless at the half, and Powell has managed to put up 3 goals, including 2 in like the first 15 minutes. But they scored about 5 or so minutes ago off of a long goal by Ivy Aggie. Far side off of the Powell throw in, or off the Worland throw in. Now here come the Warriors again into the front part of the field. Now here comes Audra Neighbors. She'll go along the grass here, and she will kick this one, a deep ball there, and that one will land up near the keeper on the penalty dot there. The penalty spot, I should probably say. And now here they go. Far side. Swings, cannot get it there, and stolen away by Worland, but can they get out of there? She's shoved to the ground there, and they'll whistle it. So with that, no cards awarded there. They'll just give the free kick, so Powell gets lucky in that regard. So here they go. Kicks it up, and this is going to be Powell on another steal, and now here they go down the near side. 19 with it now. This is Ivy Aggie. She'll get rid of it here. They'll push up the field, and that is taken away by Worland, and they'll try to go for a long ball themselves, and they'll go out of touch there on the far side. Hope you're having a great day here from Worland. It is a beautiful day here in Washakie County. It's 3-0 Powell, but 9 minutes to play in the match. The boys playing right after this here on TBSN. Throw in here, number 11 with it. This is Robertson. She'll push it up and into the box. This is very dangerous there. The keeper will pick it up, though. And they will kick this one sky high. Let's see what they can do with it. And now pushing it up there. That'll be met by Kinley Hoffman. She'll push it up to the far side now. Here comes Worland trying to get a run here. 2-on-1 foot race here down the sideline. And they'll push it out, and that one will hit the hurdles, and you'll have a day at the beach as it lands in the long jump pit there. So far side, Worland with the possession in a dangerous throw-in area here for Powell. Worland's still looking for at least 1 goal here before the end of the game. 8 minutes to go. Running down the far side, they'll go for a ground pass here. And now here they go out in front into the box. And that is going to be picked up there inside the inside the penalty box there. 7:23 to go. Kicks it sky high here. They'll pass up to the far side here. That is going to go onto the track. With that, 7 minutes to go. So here they go in a little bit of open space to work with there. Now here comes Powell trying to go through on that top side, and they still might have a chance for another goal here. 6:50 to go, and that one's going to go out. Okay, sorry. Powell with a bit of an airborne kick, but she'll get it up, and now she'll have a big one here, and this could be wide open. And that is going to be kicked way out there as number 15, Sage Kidd, was down there on the near side for Worland. 6:25 to go in the second half. Kira Warren finally getting a breather here. 15 coming out as well for Powell. That is Sage Kidd. She's had a good day today as well. 6 minutes to go here in the second half. Goal kick coming up here for Mackenzie Ray. Pushes that one up forward. Now near side. That one ricochets, and that's going to go up toward the track. And now here comes the 14 of Patricia Christensen. And now that's out of bounds. That's going to stay here with Powell off of Patricia Christensen. She'll wind up. She'll throw it near side. That is going to be whiffed and out of touch there. That's going to go. That is going to go back here to the Warriors. 5:26 to go. And they'll chop it up there to the near sideline. That'll be a throw in for Worland. 5 minutes and 16 to go. Not very many ticks left on the scoreboard here. They'll pass along the ground, and now Powell on a sneaky steal there. Number 13 with it now for the Powell Panthers. And now tries the shot. That goes to the left. Don't forget, coming up after this, we got boys soccer for you here. 3A action. So, goal kick coming up after this. And kick is on its way here. That is going to go off the shin of one of the Powell players there. Still working it along the ground here. This could be an opportunity. They'll kick it middle now, and here they go. Still fighting for the ball down there. Ground pass, trying to get an opportunity going here. That'll go out the back of the field. Goes out the back of the field here. That is going to benefit Powell there, but a little bit of a collision. Ball's loose. Powell on a move there. They're going to shoot, and that'll miss left. So, goal kick coming up here. So, sorry about that. Far side here. 3:26 to play here. Powell up 3-0 here toward the end of the match. 3:17 to go, and we're still kind of deciding our man of the match here. But that one's going to go to the sideline here, and it'll benefit the Panthers here. The throw in on its way, and off the front side of the shoe there, that is going to go out of touch. 3 minutes still to go. 3-0 Powell. This will be thrown in near the relay triangles. This is going to go up back onto the pitch here. They're trying to cross it there near side. That is going to stay here with Worland, though. They'll have it midfield. They'll try to push it up, trying to go for one more, or trying to go for at least one goal here in this game. And a collision down there, and she'll go to the ground as well. Looks like they caught her on a handball there for Powell. So that was number 6. Lundgren on the free kick. She'll deliver here into the attacking half. Powell still trying to trying to chip it up there, and Worland will go on the defense there. Well, for this, we got to deliver our player of the game, and I really think I want to give it to Ivy Agee. A little bit of a, if we knew who scored those first 2 goals, we'd probably give it to someone else, but I feel like she's done the most out there on that forward part, on the midfield part here, obviously scoring that extremely long goal. Ivy Agee is your man of the match here for this girls' game. Alongside that, your honorable mentions today for Powell today include Sage Kidd as well as Ava Brewer and Coy Erickson. Your honorable mentions today for Worland include Mackenzie Ray, Ali Stamatakos, Karis Bennett, and Kira Warren. And now here comes a foot race here to the near side. Worland could have a chance here, and that's going to go out the end line. So 45 seconds to go here, and into the final minute. The 79th and final minute of this match. Corner kick. This is their last chance to try and score as the boys start to spill in here. Delivers it into the box. This is going to be dangerous. Delivers it. Still there. And they will kick it out toward the corner there. Ali Stamatakos tries to deliver it there. That's going to go out the end line. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is the end of the match. The girls fall to the Powell Panthers, and the final score is 3-0. And unfortunate for the Warriors, but the Panthers will move on to 7-1. With that being said, we will take a quick breather, or we'll take a bit of a breather here before the boys' game. Once again, the final score, this one, the Powell Panthers 3, the Worland Lady Warriors 0. And with that being said, just another reminder, coming up after this, the boys' game in 18 minutes. As always, please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. Final score, once again, Powell 3, Worland none.